Culinary arts and food plate presentation. Cooking a meal for the special someone in your life or celebrating an occasion at home requires a lot of effort. All the time and effort would fall flat if it's not presented well on the table. Presentation is a very crucial part of every dish. You do not have to be master chef or 5-star rated hotels to create the same class effect. Food presentation and garnishing. What is a mouth-watering dish? We always use this term very liberally, but in real sense is that their appetite should rise just at the sight of the dish. A dish that looks appealing to the eye is hands down hit among the guests. All you need is a simple instructions and some forethought to make it look exciting. The main dish should look like the brightest one and cast a spell over the glances of the guest. When it comes to foods, every person is very particular and very fussy. When you are having guests over, you surely don't want to mess the dish with unable garnishing. My personal thumb rule stick with veggies, fruits, and spices to add some zing and color to the platter. Culinary art is the art of preparing and cooking food. The word culinary is defined as something related to or connected with cooking. A culinarian is a person working in a culinary art. A culinarian working in a restaurant is commonly known as a cooker or chef. Food and plate presentation. A plate of food is like a painting, and the rim of the plate is the frame. This does not mean that you have to spend as much as time arranging the plate as Rembrandt did painting a portrait. It means that you need to think a little like artists and strive for pleasing arrangement. Food presentation. A plate that's too careless. Besides, you want that hot dinner to still be hot when it reaches the table, so you don't really have time to get too fancy. Following are a few more food tips.
Color. First few food presentation tip had to do with colors. 2 or 3 colors on a plate, usually more interesting than just one, because colors are attract for our buyers and visualize the combination of for our color. Shapes. Another food presentation tip is to plan for variety of shape and forms as well of colors. Cutting vegetables into different shape give you great flexibility. Carrots, for example, which can be cut into dice, round or stick, etc., can be adapted to nearly any plates. Food presentation. Garnishing. Garnishing is a sumptuous art that consists of shaping and arranging food, recognizing and capitalizing on its inherent decorative qualities. Garnishing factors especially to the embellishing of food with some other foods in meant with parsley, fish with lemon, etc. Garnishes are meant to complement, to give color, flavor, and nutriments to food. Foods that are very colorful do need garnishes. Sometimes a garnish is added to lend contrast in color.
Tools for garnishing. Number 1. Small, sharp paring knife. Number 2. 1 or 2 cutters. Number 3. A couple for little gadgets like stripper that removes a lemon or orange's peel in one thin spiral, or the fluting knife of that prettily scallops the peel of vegetables. Number 4. A big bowl of ice water to keep the curved fruit or vegetable fresh and crisp. Rules for garnishing. Number 1. The garnishes should be edible. Number 2. It should be natural, fresh looking, and clean. Number 3. It should be simple, not elaborate or overdone. Number 4. It should be suitable in character, size, and flavor to the food. Number 5. It should be neatly arranged in a fashion as to enhance the food. Number 6. It should not be expensive but must be interesting. Number 7. The color should harmonize with the food being garnished. Number 8. It should generally not be used to distinguish the deficiency. Food seasoning and other additives. Food would be dull and unsatisfactory without food seasoning or condiments. Food seasonings are additives which, though added in very small amounts, give the dish distinctive flavor characteristics. Some food seasoning must have flavor of their own, Others may be flavor potentiates or substances which have no pronounced flavor of their own but are capable of enhancing the natural flavor of other foods. Incident additives, on the other hand, are substances which may be present in finished foods in trace quantities as a result of some phase of production, processing, storage, or packaging. For example, an incidental additive could be an agricultural chemical applied to crops which might be carried over into processed foods. Food seasonings. Food seasonings add zest to our food. Filipinos have traditionally used varied spices, herbs, and various other seasonings to enhance the flavor of our native dishes. Some regional foods use them to a greater extent than do others. For spices, cooking by Muslims and Bicolanos make use of a good number of spices and herbs which Indonesians and Malaysians also use.
Salt. Salt is the most common seasoning. It is available as solar salt, fine grind table salt, or iodized. Salt may also combine with other seasoning to make garlic salt, celery salt, smoked salt, and seasoned salt. Salt is may also used in making pickles or in curing meal and fish. Spices and herb. Spices are pungent or aromatic natural product or vegetable origin used as food flavoring. Herb are flowering plant whose stem above the ground does not become woody and persistent. Their aromatic dried leaves are used as flavoring agent. Different parts of plant may be used as seasoning. Number 1, bark, cassia and cinnamon. Number 2, buds and flower, copper, gloves and saffron. Number 3, leaves, basil bay leaf, chivel, chives, fennel, lemongrass, marjoram, mint, oregano, pandan, parsley, rosemary, sage, savory, tarragon, and them. Number 4, seeds, allspice, anise, caraway, cardamom, chili, pepper, coriander, cumin, dill, fennel, mace, mustard, nutmeg, pepper, and sesame. Number 5, roots, ginger or turmeric.
Combinations of these parts. Spices could of course be blended to make such interesting variations as chili seasoning, chili powder, and curry powder. These are not a single spice but one predominant spice could account for the characteristics flavor. For example, curry contains turmeric for the yellow color and cumin and ginger for flavor.
Allspice or pimiento. Dried ground berries of the West Indian pimiento tree. It is used to flavor meat, soup, cake, pickles, and jellies. Anato or achwate. Red seeds, substance that impart color desired. It is used as coloring in meat and noodle dishes. Rice or anise. A spice with strong liquorized flavor. Is used whole or ground in cakes, cooking, breads, beverages, and salad dressings. Also used in guanyatan, sapin, and puto-puto. Basa, an herb of the meat family with strong aromatic flavor, taste, pepper, and cloves. It is used for meats and salads, especially Italian dishes.
Bay leaf o laurel, a favorite oriental flavoring agent, aromatic dry leaves. A pleasing flavor for adobo, estofado, puchero, and sauce like lechon.
Caper. These are small buds. This is used for seasoning pickles, meat success, and etc. This gives a distinctive flavor to tartar sauce and the traditional renello filling.
Caraway seed, aromatic and pungent brownish, used whole or ground to flavor bread, peps, rye bread, cakes, cookies, pies, as well as meat and vegetable dishes. Cardamom, ivory-colored aromatic seed belonging to the ginger, used in pastries, especially the dishes pastry.
Kasha, ground thick bark, darker and more pungent flavor than true cinnamon. It is used to flavor fruits, pudding, main dishes, and etc. Cayenne pepper, a very hot or pungent pepper made from the dried seeds of fruit of a plant of the capsicum family. It is used to flavor red beans, meats, fish sauces, and Mexican dishes. Celery seed, seed of the celery, a plant with crisp branch stalks eaten as a vegetable. It is used in pickling, salads, fish salad dressing, cream cheese spread, ham spread, beef stew, meatloaf, and coleslaw. Chervil or perejil, fresh, tender green leaves. It is used as a garnish or flavoring agent in salads and soups. Chili pepper or siling labuyo, fruit pod of the capsicum plant, a popular spice among Mexicans. It is used for soups, stews, pickles, chili con carne, and etc.
Chili powder, blend of spices with an cartly sweetish flavor. A major spice in Mexican and southwestern dishes like tamale, chili con carne tacos. Chili seasoning, blend of chili peppers and other spices, commonly used for Mexican dishes. Chilies or sibuyas na mura, tiny onion-like plants growing in stuff. They have thin, hollow leaves, used in garnish or seasoning for soup, appetizer, fish or vegetable dishes, sauce, etc. Cinnamon, dried inner bark of an evergreen tree, reddish brown with distinctly sweet, mildly pungent flavor, used for baked goods, meats, candies, pickling, etc. Cloves, or clava de comer, dried flower buds of an evergreen tree, reddish brown with penetrating pungent sweetish flavor, associated with the toothache drops. Coriander or culantro, dried fruit or seed of plants belonging to the parsley family, which has a slight lemon flavor. The green herb is known as wansui. Used in punch pickle candle and meats relished with tomato and onions.
Cumin, dried yellowish brown seeds with strong earthy flavor. Chief ingredients in chili curry powder. It is used for spice for soups, stews, and sauce.
Curry powder, a blend of several spices like cumin, chili pepper, ginger, golden yellow in color. Has characteristics hot, pungent aroma. The yellow color is contributed by turmeric. It is the chef's spice for curry dishes.
Dill seed, spice that resembles caraway and anise seeds. It is used on pickles, soup, soy sauce, salads, and spice vinegar.
Fennel seed, aromatic dried fruit of an herb belonging to the parsley family, yellowish brown oval, has slight flavor of licorice, used in dishes and sauces.
Garlic or bawang, a bulbous plant of the lily family, strong smelling made up of small sections called clovers, also now available as dried flakes or powder. The latter is referred to as garlic salt. It is used for appetizers and seasoning in soups, meat and eggs, fish and poultry, sauces, vegetable, salad and salad dressings, and desserts.
Ginger or luya, light yellowish fruits with pungent, hot, and spicy flavor. It is used in pickles, beverages preservations, vegetables, fish, paksiw, batchoy, tinola, and pisang isda.
Horseradish, a plant of the mustard family, grown for its mushroom, used for sauces and relishes, although not usual for Filipino cooking.
Lemongrass or tanglad. As suggested, the grassy blades or leaves are lemony in aroma, used to flavor meats and salad, used in Muslim and Bucolano dishes, also used for lechon, stuffing, and bisayas.
Licorice, extract from plant containing 12 to 12% glycyrrhizin that give its characteristic flavor, used for flavoring candy.
Mace, a spice derived from the orange-red flesh covering of nutmeg kernel, often combined with cloves and ginger for cakes, has a nutmeg-like aroma and taste, but stronger. Used for seasoning fruit cakes, minced meat, sausages, pickles, preserves and bouillon, fish and meat stuffings. Marjoram, a spice belonging to the mint family, has bitter undertone but pleasant flavor. It is used interchangeably with oregano. It is also used for seasoning soups, sausages, dressings, sauces, etc.
Mint leaves or yerba buena or dahon nori. Leafy herb or several varieties, peppermint and spearmint being the common ones, used for flavoring beverage, ice cream, candies, jellies, sauce, and etc.
Mustard. Very small seeds are powdered after dyeing, used for seasoning for meats, mayonnaise, pickles, sauce, etc.
Nutmeg or nuez moscata. Oval dried seed of an apricot-like fruit, has sweet, warm, and spicy flavor, usually available ground into a fine powder. Used as seasoning for meats, luncheon meat, baked goods, and etc.
Oregano. Spicy dried leaves add Oregano. Spicy dried leaves of a type of marjoram which has a strong and aromatic flavor with a pleasant bitter taste. It is used an ingredient in paksiw na pata, lechon, paksiw, estofado, and ham cooking. Pandan or pandan, an erect branch shrub with slender and long leaves blades of grass spirally crowded towards the base of the other plant. It is used to flavor ice and mask, undesirable odors in rice due to weevils or other insects and from long storage and the sound.